the confidence drug and how you can overcome it. So a lot of people come to me for therapy because they're looking to build their confidence so that they can take an action towards some goal that they have. And where they found themselves is really struggling for years, sometimes months, but sometimes years, trying to do a certain thing, trying to accomplish a certain goal. And after struggling, trying to do it on their own, they've accepted the fact that they need help, that they need a coach. And that's where I come in. And here's the thing about confidence, guys, something that you guys may not be aware of. You can actually become addicted to confidence. And that may sound weird. It may sound like, hey, aren't we supposed to be confident? Isn't that something we're supposed to look for? And I tell you, context is everything. And I'm gonna help shed some light on the context of where confidence is healthy, but also when it's unhealthy. So what I've seen a lot of people do lately is be addicted to confidence, meaning that they'll do anything. They'll go through great lengths to actually have that confidence. And I'll give you guys some examples real quick. So one of those things may be drinking in order to feel confident, fitting in with the group or the norm in order to feel confident, no matter what they're doing. Sometimes it's maybe doing drugs or sleeping with other women or whatever the case it may be. They do this so that they can feel confident. Another thing that I see a lot of people do is they go out and they spend money on lavish things that they can't afford because they feel as though this will give me confidence. So it may be cars, it may be jewelry, it may be shoes or whatever it is. And I get that. It does make you feel good, but it's not going to give you that long-lasting confidence that you're looking for. Something else that I've seen, something that's a little bit more on the expensive side, is the amount of plastic surgeries that people have gone through in order to feel more confident. And I'll actually go a little bit further and just say cosmetic surgeries, because not all of them are plastic. Over the course of COVID, the pandemic, the amount of surgeries, cosmetic surgeries, has skyrocketed. The amount of people that were going to Colombia or the DR or coming down here to South Florida or even to Turkey to get these hair transplants have really, really boomed. And there's one in particular that really caught my eye. One day I was scrolling on social media and I saw that there was a lot of guys that were doing bone lengthening procedures on their legs in order so that they can feel taller or actually become taller. So you have some guys that would be, let's say 5'5", and throughout the surgery, now they're 5'10". And the amount of money that they were spending on this, right? The amount of money they were spending on this was insane. We're talking north of $180,000. And all of this is to feel confident. And that's what I mean by being addicted to confidence. Now, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, okay? And just as a side note, I got my son here with me if you guys are on the audio. So I'll go a little bit deeper. So people will go so far or be so addicted to confidence that they can't take any actions unless confidence is present. Think about what I'm saying here. You have some people who cannot take any actions until the feelings of confidence is present. And what this does is it keeps you stuck. It makes you procrastinate and all these other things because we feel as though without confidence, we will not be successful. All right. And that's where people get addicted. And this will be something that will actually make you more anxious and more dependent, almost like a prisoner to the feelings of confidence. And that is where suffering lives. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that you guys are not addicted to confidence, okay? And again, I know it sounds crazy, but it is something that needs to be talked about. So one of the easiest ways, and actually the easiest way to make sure that you're not addicted to confidence, is based on your ability to take actions when confidence is not present. And this is where a lot of people get things mixed up, where they feel as though confidence is a feeling when really confidence can be nailed down to an action. It's something that you do. It's kind of like kindness, caring, any of those things, trust. In one episode, I talked about this thing called the trust fall that you probably did in elementary school. It's where you turned around, close your eyes, and you fell backwards, trusting that the other 2 or 4 people behind you would actually catch you. Now, did you have confidence in them? Maybe, right? But there's this thought that they could drop you. And that thought keeps a lot of people from doing it, or it makes them really, really scared to actually do it as they're falling. But once they take the action, once they commit to it, then they find confidence in those people. Now they feel as though they can really trust them. So what I'm trying to say here is you actually don't need the feelings of confidence in order to do the things that you've been waiting to do. Because just like motivation, happiness, and all these other feelings, there's a subset of actions that you need to take first before these feelings come. When you understand that, you'll be more willing to take that first step, no matter how imperfect, no matter how small it is. And once you do that, you actually free yourself from these feelings. And by freeing yourself, we enter what we call self-acceptance, meaning that no matter what your mind says, no matter what feelings you feel, no matter what situations you find yourself in, and no matter how you look, you find acceptance in every aspect of you. And this is the key to being able to free yourself. And actually, guys, this is the key to actually having true confidence. Because here's something that I realized from my clients who have developed confidence. They realize that the actions that they've been waiting to take, and even the new actions that I've assigned them, they actually don't need confidence to do it. They just really need to be committed. They really just need to say, hey, this is my target, this is my goal, and then they go after it. All right? Now, when you commit to that, when you're able to do that, you find that confidence is just a benefit, right? It's just a pro, if you will. And once you get to that place, you feel as though you're unstoppable. And that's what we want to get to. Isn't that right, champ? So guys, I hope this episode was helpful. I want to make it short, sweet, and simple for you guys. And what I want you to do is I want you to find what are some actions that you've been procrastinating on because you haven't felt confident. And I want you to start taking action towards those things on a small scale by allowing yourself to be imperfect. All right? All right, seems like I got an extra guest that wants to be a part of the show. So guys, take that information. Please use it as you see fit. And hey, I'll see you later.